What's up, gaming heroes? What's up, gaming heroes? Welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at some of my just typical daily habits of going on to each of my characters and just simply doing my Covenant mission table and just looking at the kind of like resources, discussing like how I go about, getting the missions done in an efficient way without wasting too much anima. And they're just talking about just generally how I'm making gold right now in just simple, easy method. I'm doing no farming at the moment, and yet I'm making probably about a token every 3 to 4 days. I'd say about probably every 4 days. Let's just be modest. And it's very passive how I'm doing it. So I really just want to discuss it, show you guys how I'm doing it, and give you guys a bit of inspiration maybe to play the game a little bit more, as I know a lot of you guys are kind of like struggling to find reasons to play the game. Even though there's new content in there, people are like, oh, why should I play? Why should I play? And there's loads of reason to play, guys. So we're going to go over it. Good, smash the like button and click subscribe. If you're already subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell, as a lot of my videos won't even be shown to you, even if you're subscribed. The way YouTube algorithm works, you gotta have that notification bell in order to see my notifications. Without further ado, let's get into the video. First things first is I usually work from the top down, and I just log into each of my characters. I check my Covenant mission tables, I complete all my missions, and typically my rule of thumb when it comes to like mission tables is to do any mission that costs under 50 anima. If it costs 50 anima, I usually just don't do it, because I find that whilst my characters are like the lower levels, and when I say characters, I mean followers, because the way the Covenant mission table works is you've got to level it up like it's, its own mission table needs to be leveled up all the way up to 60. And at kind of level 48, I think you unlock a adventure mission that will increase your anima rewards to like 35 instead of getting the, the single fives. You get 35 instead per anima reward. So until I get to that point, I don't want to be wasting any of my anima. And for me, I consider missions that are like 50 anima, they're kind of a waste at the moment, and it's just being a bit greedy right now to go for those. So I go for any mission that rewards XP. If it's even if it costs 50, if it's just a purely XP mission, I'll send my characters on that and pay the 50 anima if I need to. Apart from that, I will do any mission that costs 10. If it costs 10 anima, I'm 100% doing it. If it costs 30, then I'll consider it as well, just because it's good to get a little bit of extra gold on the side there. When I get my mission tables all leveled up to level 48 along my followers, that's when I'll start doing the 50 cost anima missions. But for now, so I don't bottleneck and not have enough anima, I avoid that right now, which is completely fine. And that's just mainly because I want to upgrade my Covenant as well at the same time. And if I'm spending all my anima on these 50 costing missions, then I'm not going to have enough anima to do my upgrades. So I'm just thinking about it logically, and that's kind of like the approach I'm going for. Now, if you don't have enough followers, you need to go to do some Torghasts. You'll get plenty of followers from doing Torghast, honestly. And just doing your Covenant campaign, you get like 3 or 4 followers anyway from that, so that's super easy. Right, what have I been doing? So I do my Covenant mission tables, I check my Queen's Conservatory Garden. Once that's done, I then go onto each character and I go to Korthia. I do 3 daily quests in Korthia. It's really nothing. Usually you find a couple treasures per character, and that gives me about 1 to 4 Korthite crystals per character, which is pretty awesome since they're 2,400 gold for me at the moment on my round, which is pretty epic. Apart from that, I also get loads of anima from doing the quests over in Korthia, which is just brilliant. And then you also get quite a lot of these, like, I don't know what to call them, like knowledge, I guess. And you can use knowledge to upgrade your gear. So each of my characters is slowly but surely getting quite strong as I'm doing these Korthia quests. And then when I go into Torghast, I'm doing like the new level 9 through to 12. It's way harder now, way harder to do, which is completely fine by me. I'm happy for it to be more difficult. Bring it on. The more difficult, the better for me, to be honest. Yes, let's go. I want it to be difficult. So, getting your gear upgrades is really good for that. By doing the courtier quests, you're also getting yourself quite a lot of gold. They actually reward you quite a decent chunk of change. And every time I get to like over 20k, I'd send all my gold over to my characters that store the gold. I think at the moment I'm on like 870k. And that is to bear in mind, I just bought I just bought 3 WoW tokens. So usually when I buy WoW tokens, I don't buy one. I typically like to buy like 2 or 3 at a time. So that's typically the way I roll with things. That way I can like let the gold build up and just see how I've done over that period of time. And that's exactly what I've done. And I think at the moment we're on 870k. On average, I get around 250k every 3 to 4 days, which is pretty epic. That's from garrisons, that's from covenants. To be honest, I've got to be honest with you, I haven't been doing as much garrisons recently, just because covenants have been just so fruitful. And I feel like I don't want to miss out if they nerf it or do something weird to it. I don't want to miss out on it. At the moment, I'm leveling up additional characters as well so I can get more Covenant mission tables. And my priority for upgrading the Covenant mission tables is as follows. Sorry, I say upgrading the Covenant mission tables. My priority for upgrades within the Covenant is get your Covenant mission table when you get 500 anima. That's so easy to do. It's the cheapest one there is. Get that. Then save up 1,500 anima and get your Queen's Conservatory Garden. Just get it started. At that point, save 5,000 anima for your Queen's Conservatory Garden upgrade level 2. I strongly believe in just keep upgrading that Queen's Conservatory Garden because I think that might be the best gold making tool in your whole Covenant, if I'm honest with you. But I think it just needs the opportunity to build up and use the mission table, level it up, and in the future when you've got chance, upgrade it. But right now, focus all your energy onto the Queen's Conservatory Garden. Obviously, get yourself the mission table. The mission table gives you wild seeds that you can use in your Queen's Conservatory Garden. And this is great. It's so passive. Every day or two, you can just go into your Queen's Conservatory Garden and loot a bunch of chests. It's awesome. You get free catalysts from doing your missions. It's a win-win. It's a win-win all around, if I'm honest with you. All right, guys. So on a whole, that is how I am making a ton of gold just using the Shadowlands Covenants. And I'm absolutely loving it, to be honest with you. I really enjoy this aspect of the game, and I want to level up more characters to do this on. Torghast has been really challenging, and I've been really enjoying the challenge, actually. I'm going to be trying to really focus on getting all my characters to level 12 on Torghast, which is quite difficult when you haven't got the gear. So I need to gear my characters up in order to do that, which should be fun. Should be fun. I hope you guys can join me on the streams where we do that live on YouTube. Check it out. Monday and Friday. There'll be stream tonight. See you there. Thanks for watching. This is Erosium, out.